Hi there, I'm Molly.
And I'm Jamie, and this is our From the Pasture with Hired Hand podcast.
For 15 years now, we've been proudly helping breeders promote hundreds of thousands of pedigree livestock with our easy-to-use animal management-driven website software.
And let's not forget about Hired Hand Live, where over $1 million worth of livestock is sold online each year.
We're excited to bring you market trends, sales data, advice from your fellow breeders, and stories from the ranch.
Our software makes managing your website and your animals a breeze, so you can focus on what you love.
So let us handle your digital chores while you tune in to another episode of From the Pasture with Hired Hand.
Today we're talking about the upcoming Midwest affiliate sale. Our guest and sale host, Jim and Becky Rombeck, will give us an inside look at the cattle and other details for the weekend. Be sure to visit hiredhandlive.com, where you can view all the consignments, get detailed information, and place your bids. You can also check out consigners' websites powered by Hired Hand software to learn more about their programs. If you're excited to hear about the outstanding Longhorns headed to the sale ring, stay tuned. We've got the full rundown. Hi, Jim and Becky. How are you?
Doing well. Thank you. And you?
I'm doing pretty good. How's the weather down in Kansas today?
It's nice and cool. We had a little bit of rain. The flooding is south of us, but we had enough rain to keep the grass green, and the temperatures are pretty favorable.
Awesome. It's a good day then. For those people that may not know who you are, can you introduce yourselves? Maybe talk about how long you've had Longhorns?
Well, we're Jim and Becky. We started in 97. Been raising Longhorns for a while. Had a lot of fun. Met a lot of great people, and there was I think a demand for a affiliate here in Kansas, and we got together with Todd McKnight and started an affiliate. And this sale is just the next step in our affiliate venture.
So this is your first year hosting this sale. Is there anything you learned throughout this whole process of hosting this first sale?
Yeah, we learned quite a bit. Justin and Beck did a lot of the stuff behind the scenes and really helped out. The deadlines, the communication, the proofreading. I've assisted with other sales before, but never in this detail. So you learn a lot as you go. It was good information, and it's gonna serve us well, moving forward.
So this is the Midwest affiliate sale. Do you want to talk a little bit about the Midwest affiliate?
Yeah. We started the process in 2023, and it took the tax-free status. It took or not non-profit status. Sorry, that took a bit to get done, but we got that done, and we at the end of 24, we were looking at doing an event in Hutchinson, but it didn't work out. So we got our resources together, and we got the Kansas and then the bordering states to work together on this affiliate. And really what we wanted to do was to increase exposure, the Longhorns in Kansas, and then network with the other breeders and see what we could do to market, help with marketing. You look at the catalog or online, you're gonna see there's some pretty amazing stuff that comes out of Kansas and the surrounding states. We're pretty excited about that. And the membership is up to 39, something like that. And we know we have people coming that the day of the event that they want to join our affiliate. So we're happy with the numbers where we're at and how we're growing.
Well, should we jump into the details for the sale?
Of the sale?
Yep. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. So everything starts kind of on Friday. Can you tell everyone what happens on Friday?
So we're going to be on Thursday, late afternoon. We'll have we're having a banner. We have a sponsor that's having the animal, the pedigree, and the comments It'd be hung on every pen. Becky's going to go through there and any of the updates. So if they just had a calf or a new measurement or whatever updates we want the people to see, we'll do that. They'll have hay and water out when they come off the trailer on Friday. We'll go straight to their pen, and if they spent several hours on the road, we'll get them in a pen, get them settled down right away. The Friday afternoon, there'll be cattle viewing. We have a new breeder, Darren Westbrook. He's quite a craftsman. He built a wooden live slab bench, and we're going to have every member bring their iron or a picture, and we're going to put their brand on there on Friday and Saturday, and then we're going to auction that off. We've been working with the city of Marysville. There's quite a bit of history there. So the Friday afternoon, a lot of Longhorn people are history buffs to some degree, and with this historic cattle. So the Pony Express Museum, it's the number one original barn for the Pony Express. We had a cow, Eternal Diamond, and anyway, I was in contact with them, and she's on display at their museum now, and a lot of other really cool artifacts. And then south of town is Zalco Springs, and a lot of people have heard about the Donner Party. They camp there, and they've turned that into like a 230-acre park. Just some history that people can go see. After towards evening, we're gonna have a pre-sale party. Bar R, which is Justin and Amanda. Invite everybody out there. Have food and drinks. We have Jason Linden and Brad Williams. They're a sponsor on the beverages. We have Ron Williams, a cowboy poet. He's well known in this area, and he wrote some new material for the Longhorn side. So I'm anxious to see that. And then we'll wrap up there Friday night, and then Saturday morning we'll kick off the sale about 10:30.
If somebody has any questions when they are going to drop off their animals, who should they contact?
For the sale day weekend, there's 3 phone numbers, Justin's, Becky, and myself. The numbers are listed in the catalog. They can call us Friday night too, whatever they need.
Who are you having for the pedigree reader and the auctioneer this year?
So Chase is going to be do the pedigrees and the color commentary. Love working with Chase. Sean Sayer is going to come out of Missouri, and he's going to be the auctioneer for our first sale.
Well, that'll be nice to hear Sean's voice at something other than at his own sales that he has a couple times a year.
Yep. Justin visited with him, and this is something he's looking forward to. And as you said, we're anxious to get him up in Marysville and let him do his thing.
Yep. So who do you have for the back crew or the cattle handling for the weekend?
The back crew is a lot of my nephews. We've used them in this capacity before, and we're gonna use them again. They know how to handle cattle, and they'll take them nice and slow, penning them and then bringing them back on the return side.
And a lot of times we'll get the question about haulers from online people wondering, if they purchase online or even there, if somebody shows up in person and they don't have a trailer. Do you have haulers lined up ahead of time?
Yes. Wes Clark is going to be there, and I believe his son is coming up also. There's going to be some local folks, but I want to make sure we'll make sure on and announce that on sale day. And if someone does get online and buys one, spur of the moment, just give us a call, and between Justin and myself, we'll make arrangements to take that animal home, and when the time is right, we'll hook up with them. Transportation or housing won't be a problem.
And I'll be sure when you guys ask, at the beginning of the sale, if there's any haulers available, I'll be sure to message out Wes's number, as well as anyone else who says that they're hauling that on, that the weekend as well. So we'll be sure to get the online bidders covered.
Good deal.
So you've mentioned a few of your sponsors. Do you want to talk about any of the other sponsors that you have?
Yeah, I'll tell you, the sponsorship has been overwhelming. Mark Gillen was one of the first ones to be an event sponsor. J2 Longhorns Jarnigan, 11 Ranch, Corey Davenport, 1886 Cattle Company, and then Bar R Cattle Company, Justin and Amanda. Yeah, those are the big event sponsors. We're also doing a special, only one bull as a king of the prairie, and Landis Farms, they're bringing their bull Ironman in, and really excited to see him in person. We also have we talked about the banner sponsors, but that's Todd and Kelly McKnight. They did all of the banners, and then we also had some $2,000 event sponsors, and that's Jason and Brooke Linden, and then John Hale, Red Rock Ranch. On Saturday morning, Harvey Thiesman is sponsoring the breakfast. Friday night, come out and have barbecue and all the sides. Saturday morning, come to the sale barn, and we'll have Harvey's going to have they sponsored breakfast burritos and stuff right there at the barn. Steve Sanders, KDL Longhorns, they did their hay sponsor. The McKnight and Hale partnership, they did the back cover, and then this bench that we had made, that's sponsored by Darren and Sandy Westbrook, and then Beck and I. We're going to have water tubs and all the pens. That's sponsored by Tim and Nicole Clark and Justin and Amanda. And then we're going to do some silent auction items as well. And Longhorn Opportunities is going to have a 4-hour phone consultation. Genetically Defined is doing a couple packages of samples for DNA. And then Square One Media, Cheryl and us, we're doing an 8-hour photo shoot. A lot of times, Cheryl told me that 4 hours, if there's very many animals, it's hard to get them all in worked in. So we're going to do an 8-hour window, and all you get to have will be a silent auction item, and once whoever wins it, just get with Cheryl to work out the details. And she's really flexible and does a really good job. It's our first year, but boy, we got a lot of people stand up and sponsor our event.
And I know that some of these people that you've mentioned are also consigners. Do you want to speak on the consigners as well?
Yeah, we have 36 consigners. Before we go too far, one of the things, and I didn't realize it at the time, but we have there's 6 ranches within 60 miles of this event, and Marshall County, Washington County, down there by Manhattan. Joe Sedlogic and Dylan, Dusty Leonard, Brad Williams, Justin, and then the JBR has cattle up there. So that's a bunch of them. 11R Ranch, Corey Davenport, as a sponsor, he's right down there in Oklahoma. Pat and Michelle, 1886, they're out of Fort Worth, but they jumped on as a sponsor. Cambridge Bluff, Rory and Carla Edwards, and Henrietta, Texas. Rusty Clark in Richland, Missouri. Marcus Cartwright in Oklahoma. Cyclone Cattle Company, Joe and Pat Gibbons in Iowa. Nelson Densmore, he's there in Missouri, not too far. Dustin and Rumor Arthurton down in southeast Kansas. Mark Gilliland. Mark's got his ranch here in Kansas. He lives in Weatherford, Texas now. Hayer, Cale and Tiffany in Oklahoma. Jardigans here in Kansas. We talked about them. Keedleston, and he's in Norfolk, Nebraska. He's bringing in one of his cows is 103 inches, something like that. Really, really a big stand-up cow. Jane and Angel Cone and Galva. We talked about Aaron and Micah Landis. They're bringing their bull in, and they've got a unique consignment offering. Joseph Logic, Mike Lett's right up here in Nebraska. Patricia Philpott. I met her the first time down at Mike and Debbie's sale. They were just getting started, and I got to visit with them. So they're coming up. Martin and Donna Robeson, Richard, excuse me, they're in Texas. Richard Beth Morris out of Texas. Chad Janelle Smith, they're up in North Dakota. They've got a consignment in, and they have a unique offering. Scott Simmons, they're in Illinois. Scott's got a really, really twisty horned cow. He's going to come down and join us. And we talked about Jason and Brooke, Trickle Creek, Darren and Sandy Westbrook. They're down there by Wichita, Clearwater. They haven't been in the Longhorns very long, and they have their first consignment ever is in our sale. Pretty excited about that. And then Brad and Shelly Williams. So Brad Williams and Jason Linden, they're fairly new, but they were part of this. I don't know if you'd call it a steering committee, but we had a little group that as we built this sale and new ideas and stuff, they were a big help. Brad and Shelly, when you get to the sale on Saturday, they're going to be in the lobby. And if you have any questions or a go-to person, Brad will be the guy. We'll make sure Friday and Saturday to get him introduced to everybody.
Well, even though it's the Midwest affiliate sale, you definitely have put the reach out there to a few other areas of the U.S. as well. So that's nice to see.
Yeah, it's been fun.
So as I was looking through the catalog, I noticed you have a few different choice lots. Let's run through and talk about those. We'll start with lot 7 from Cyclone Cattle Company.
Okay. They're going to be a and B lot. So these are 3/4 sisters. We'll have updated measurements when they come in. Castanover's Pride, the grandsire to both of these heifers, and the dams are different. They bring a lot of opportunity to the table. Allen's Top Cherry on 7A as a grand dam, and BL Patty Sue as a on lot 7B. We're pretty excited to see them come to town.
They look almost identical as I'm looking at their pictures. So is he selling both of them, or is it you have to pick A or B?
Nope, they're you're buying your choice. We're selling both, but you buy your choice and we'll sell the other one.
Okay. The next AB lot is lot 13 from 11 Ranch.
Yes. 13A is a Jamantex daughter, and she's a big stand-up cow, has a lot of total horn, sweeping horn. They bred her to Stimulus HR from Harold's, and they got this heifer at side, and then the cow has a heifer at side again. So lot A, you're buying a Jamantex out of silver 329, and then it has a heifer calf by Warrior HR, and then B will be her daughter from 24, and that's by the out of that cow and Stimulus HR. We wanted to keep them together, keep the families together, and when they walk in the ring, you can see who the mama is and what she can produce.
And I believe the next choice lot is lot 35 from Micah and Aaron Landis.
Yes, we're really excited to what they've done. So you're getting your choice of 2 lots. The one is going to have three straws of Rural Savari Sun out of the Carmen cow, and she's just got a ton of total horn. She's made her calves have done really well in the market. That's A, and then on B, there's a choice of the sire, and the sire has to be agreed upon. And if you have any questions on that, you can visit with them. Ironman will be one of those bulls that could be used. And the thing on Ironman, the semen is really going out fast. I asked them if there was going to be semen available. I can't remember what sale. They had a heifer outside out of Ironman on one of their cows, and boy, the market really got after that. So we're excited to see this AB lot and having their bull down there, and then the opportunity to use that on the 35B, using the Ironman on that Carmen cow. I think it'd be pretty sweet.
And now let's hear from our advertisers.
Do you sometimes feel like you're the only one who doesn't have it all figured out? Rural life can be isolating, but it doesn't have to be.
Welcome to Ag's Most Okayest Farm Girls, the podcast for women who are craving connection, laughter, solidarity, camaraderie, and just overall encouragement in your everyday life and dreams.
Each week, your hosts, Annalise, that's me, and Courtney will cover topics such as farm life, mom life, making money online, side hustles, hobbies, sharing on social media, jobs off the farm, and so much more.
Us rural gals need to stick together, so saddle up for some fun, real, and unsolicited advice and stories from our everyday farm lives.
Grab a drink, we're Ag's Most Okayest Farm Girls, and we're here to help. Listen wherever you find podcasts.
From the Pasture by Hired Hand is presented by R3 Hilltop Ranch. Located in Chilton, Texas, R3 Hilltop Ranch has been breeding registered Texas Longhorns since 2006. What began as 3 heifers has grown into our current herd, which you can explore on our website at r3hilltop.com. We're passionate about loud colors, longhorns, and docile temperaments, but it's the easy-keeping, low-maintenance traits of Texas Longhorns that initially attracted us and continue to drive our herd growth. In addition to livestock, we proudly offer certified Longhorn beef products. Visit r3hilltop.com/beef to learn more. Thank you for listening and enjoy exploring our ranch online at r3hilltop.com.
And lot 54 is also a choice. That's again from 11 Ranch.
Yep. So Hubble's Rio 007 on top. And she has a bull calf by Warrior. She's a big stand-up cow, loud colored, good paint job on her. 54B is a daughter by Stimulus. Now, I probably didn't mention this, but the cow, 54A, is parent verified. 54B has DNA pending on there. And this isn't a requirement of the sale, but we have a lot of consigners that did parent verification. And there's DNA pending. We're hoping that we get confirmation results by the sale day, but there's a lot of people took that extra step.
And then the last choice lot is lot 67 from Rockin' RB.
Yes. Yep. So 67A, she has DNA pending. She's been exposed to jamming. She's confirmed bred. This cow is 68 inches tip to tip, and or 68 inches tip to tip, and 103 total horn. A big stand up cow, and then her heifer is RJF Stocks and Bonds. She has SNP. She was on 2 days ago. She was 25 3/4 inches at 18 months. So she's unexposed, and she's going to come in the ring out of this cow. I think that 67A. I think she'll be well received.
Well, are you guys up for a little game of catalog roulette?
Let's do it.
Okay. So let's start from the top. Let me scroll back up here in the catalog. Let's go with lot 3, A&S War Fox from 1886 Cattle Company.
The exciting thing about this cow is she's got a great pedigree, big stand up cow. She's going to come in the ring exposed to Frederick, and that semen is it's on the market, but it's $1,000 a straw, and we're excited to see her come in.
Let's go with lot 8, Queen Athena from Cedar View Ranch, and also from Red Rock Longhorns.
Yeah, this heifer She's parent verified. She was a year on March 21st, and she's got a lot of high dollar in her pedigree. So she's a half sister to the high seller at the Legacy for $65,000. She's a maternal sister to TKR Royal. She's a well put together heifer. One of the things you're going to notice, so we've after the pictures were taken and you send them off the catalog and stuff. Beck and I have been able to see updated pictures on a lot of these animals that you won't recognize this heifer when she walks in the ring.
Next, we'll stop at Williams Ranch on their lot 14, WLR Jammin, Arkansas Rose.
This is a heifer that bred and raised. He used Jammin-Tex out there. Again, she's just a 2-year-old, and she's got a lot of horn. The cow goes back to Dr. Barry's breeding, that Bayou Grace cow. She's unexposed, big stand-up heifer. The brindle's coming in. You'll like her.
Rolling down here a little bit, let's talk about lot 17, CBF Amber Swirl from Cambridge Bluff Farms.
This is this heifer's parent verified, 43 and a half inches tip to tip 2 days ago. The sire's Jackhammer. The dam goes back to Pacific Riptide. Again, a big stand-up heifer, a lot of good color. This particular heifer has a lot of legends in her pedigree.
Let's talk about Mike Lutz's lot 24, LL Bureau.
Mike's got, he raises some really good cattle up there in Nebraska. This is a Jamaican daughter out of a cow he has up there, and she's a stand-up heifer, good color, just everything you want to say about a 3-year-old, but he has her AI'd to Tempter, and I'm a big fan of the Tempter bull. What he could do to this line, this cow family, is pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing her come off the trailer.
Her half sister sold for $20,000 last year at the Legacy sale.
That's right.
So next, we're going to stop at the lot 29, a bull that you have in the sale from Justin and Amanda Bar R Matador.
Yep. Again, this is a Jammin-Tex son out of a twist cow. The Cinco is a twist line that we've had quite a bit of success with. The bull's a big stand-up bull. Again, when you the picture, what he looks like today in the picture, there'll be quite a bit of difference. He's been out on a set of cows. He's really expressing himself nice. He's got great horn growth. The Sunny line on the bottom side goes back. There's a lot of the females on that line are bumping 90 and above. On this particular sale, we're offering one bull and one steer, one big stand-up steer. A lot of people stay away from that, but we wanted to bring something we believe might be special. So DNA is pending on him. We're
Justin and Amanda, to the owner, they will pay for entry to the Legends Fraternity this year.
Well, that's a nice little bonus on that lot. So the sale is in Marysville, Kansas, right? Which yes. Marysville is not a very large town. So when I was talking to Marty and Donna Robeson, he had mentioned that he's from Marysville, which I thought, what a small world for him to be from Marysville, Kansas, where you're having the sale. So let's talk about his lot 32, RR Charlotte.
So that's this heifer, young cow, is by Gold Mine. On the bottom side, it has Sam checks. She's been exposed. She has a bull calf inside. she's just a nice built cow. Got the big scoop horns. Got some flash on her face. We're looking forward to seeing her. She's the right kind.
Pulling here again. Let's do lot 37, Firefly's Touch from Jarnigan's.
Yeah. I sent this picture of this cow to the Grass and Grain, a publication there out of Manhattan, and it sure caught their attention. So she's sired by RM Heavy Touch, and she's I can't remember what she measured, 90, pushing 90 inches, and they're offering 2 straws of the Frederick semen. Again, that's $1,000 a straw. Just a cow with a lot of horn, a lot of color, keeps her conditioning. She's a 2011, but she looks amazing.
And Jarnigans are going to bring another cow in. I do not know who the name of it is yet, but they will have another cow in the sale as well.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming that'll just be at the end of the sale then, Becky?
Yeah, I believe so. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so the next lot we'll talk about is lot 40, SL Cowgirls Tari from Chad and Janelle Smith from North Dakota.
Yep. This heifer is parent verified. It's out of Chad's got this bull, Cowboy Grand, and that's a Casanova out of Shamrock Little Blackie. It's he's kept that bull for a long time, and then he had another bull, Spur Texas. That's the sire of the dam, Eternal Ice. She was exposed to Undertaker. Undertaker's a bull he raised out of Jammin' Tex, and just a tremendous amount of horn for his age. She has laid down and had a heifer in May, so this will come through as a pair. She's not exposed back. A big stand-up heifer. Great pedigree. This heifer would be a half sister to the over 100-inch Vita cow. So that Cowboy Grand has done a really good job for Chad and Janelle.
And we talked about Landy's earlier, Micah and Aaron. So let's talk about their lot 48, GLR Monaco's Lucky Lady. I believe it's a partnership with Montgomery Briggs with Epperson's as well.
Yes. Yep. So this cow is exposed and safe and calf to Ironman. She's in her 91 inches last time they measured her. The Monaco Chex bull on top, Casanova breeding on the bottom. Big stand-up cow. I'm pretty excited about her and what she'll do at the sale. You get over 90 inches. That Ironman bull is over 90 inches. I don't know when he'll hit 100, but he's going to be a young 100-inch bull. I think they're bringing a good one to town. It'll represent them well.
And her maternal house sister just sold at the legacy sale for $55,000. Nice.
Well, let's talk about Hubble's Lacey Jane from Marcus Cartwright with the CH Bar Longhorns, lot 51.
So Vindicator is dead and gone, but this is a really nice cow by him, and she's exposed to Hubble's Tulsa King. Marcus has 2 animals in here. I've talked with Marcus a couple times as we were getting ready for the sale on some other exciting ideas for charities and some other things. Marcus, he's got a lot of energy and a lot of good ideas, and we're really happy that it worked out. That I think he's got 2 animals in our sale, and they're I think they'll do well. They have great breeding and just great conditioning.
Well, Dusty Leonard, I think you said lives within like a 60 miles of the sale barn.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and talk about his lot 57, Basco's Scarlet CB.
Yep. So yeah, Dusty's real close. He's just straight north on the Highway 77, a few miles. Dusty, this cow. There's nothing wrong with the picture, but when you see this cow, she's got about 1 million specks on her. Goes back to the Mike and Debbie EOT breeding, Rio Tabasco on top, and then Tejas Star on the bottom. She's got a bull calf at side by Dunn Statement. Her half sister sold at the Legacy for $12,000. Very, very consistent line of cattle. He's had a lot of success with this family. She's 85 inches tip to tip, and it's that good rolling horn, that everybody likes to see in their pasture. She's a nice cow.
Next, we'll talk about Mark Gilliland's lot 60, GLR Monaco's Grand Lady.
Right. Mark always brings good ones to town. Has that Monaco checks on top, and then the Helm Cream Puff on the bottom, which goes back to Casanova. She's exposed to the Sheridan Bull. Again, when Mark comes to town, he brings good cattle, and we're excited to see him get there with his cattle and just have him at our first event. He's been a good supporter, sponsor, and I know his cattle are gonna do well.
Let's next move on to Commitment Ranch, lot 65, 3P. I'm so bougie.
So they're not a terrible long way. We're down here in South Central Kansas. They're not very far from us. It's Cowboy Tough Checks on the top and 50-50 on the bottom. She's a young thing. She's just turned 5. She's got a bull calf by Rimrock. She's 70.5 inches tip to tip. She's not exposed back. Got the big scoop horns. You can see the brindle bleeding through on that color. Just a bright, flashy cow. We're happy that they joined the affiliate, and they brought they could sign 2 really nice animals.
So the last one that we'll talk about, I think you all should be pretty familiar with, and we'll do lot 71, Bayou Sage.
So Bayou Sage, Dr. Barry, we were partners on a bull, and I bought this cow down there at his dispersal. He rented the bull, leased the bull from Richard Genie Liquidity, which goes back to Casanova, and then the apparent hair on the bottom side was his breeding. This cow has DNA. She have a heifer? Yeah, she has a heifer calf by Illinois, Richard Genie's Illinois Cowboy.
Yeah, she's had a heifer every year.
Yep, and I've asked Cheryl to give me a hand or give me some pointers. This cow's got a lot of rolling twist, and I'm terrible at getting a picture of that. But when she walks in the ring, it's a nice stand-up cow, nice udder, heifer calf at side, and just a lot of that pretty twist we all like.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Planning a live auction and want to reach more buyers? Hired Hand Live brings the power of the internet to your event, allowing bidders from anywhere to participate in real time. We specialize in integrating online bidding seamlessly with your live auction, ensuring that no one misses out.
Your livestock plus our technical expertise equals one successful auction. Let Hired Hand Live help you expand your reach and maximize your results. Visit hiredhandlive.com to learn more.
Looking for top quality Longhorns and a taste of true Texas spirit? Look no further than Cantera Cattle Company. Our passion for Longhorns shines at Old Gringo Ranch, where tradition meets excellence. Visit us online at CanteraCattleCompany.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for the latest updates and ranch life fun. Ready to experience it yourself? Schedule your visit by emailing CanteraCattle@gmail.com. Remember, God is great, Longhorns are good, and life is crazy.
Well, that wraps up our game of catalog roulette. So the sale starts at 11 on Saturday, right?
10:30.
10:30. Okay, so can people load out on Saturday as well as Sunday?
Yep. We'll get the sale over with, and the back crew get them a glass of tea, and then we'll jump right into load out. We'll be there Sunday morning to help with load out, and if anybody needs any special accommodations, or Justin or myself, we'll make sure everything's taken care of.
What time would you like everyone to have the cows out on Sunday?
Our goal would be noon, but we're flexible. If you have a problem, just let us know.
Okay. And Becky, I have one more game if you're willing to play.
Okay, I'll try.
All right. So I call it Fast Five. I say a characteristic of an animal, and then you think of the first animal in the sale that we have not already talked about. So the first characteristic is twist.
Lot 36, WSR Big Timber.
And who's the consigner for that one? I haven't scrolled to that one page. Scott Simmons, Scott and Dara. Okay. The next one is a red and white animal.
Lot 38, RCC My Girl.
And that one is from
Rusty Clark.
Rusty Clark, Cave Acres. Okay. The next characteristic is brindle.
Lot 72, JBR Liberty for All.
Okay. And that is that Justin's as well?
That's Jim. Yeah, JBR's Jim and Justin.
Okay. So they're both. Okay. All right. And then the last one is a true black.
31, DCF or DSF Stone Maiden.
From Nelson Dinsmore?
Yeah.
All right. Well, is there anything that we have not talked about that you would like to mention?
Well, we'd like to thank you for all you do for the industry and for letting everybody participate online that can't make it to a sale. And also, we'd like to thank everybody for trusting in us to put on this inaugural sale, and hope everybody has a good time and see them next weekend.
Well, thanks for including us in your sale, and also thanks for joining us today. Make sure to check out the Midwest affiliate sale consignments ahead of sale day and follow us for more updates. Until next time.
Are you a new Longhorn breeder eager to educate yourself on market trends and sale prices? Stay in the loop with our text messages. Get the latest updates, events, and insider tips on all things Longhorns delivered straight to your phone.
Stay informed by texting website to 888-700-8131, then reply with Longhorns. That's website to 888-700-8131. Sign up today and take your breeding program to the next level.